Testing, testing. Hello, is this thing on? Hello? Hello? Is anybody here? Hello? Testing. Testing. Hello, Arby? How can I participate? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, give me a big 1 in the chat, Arby. Big 1. The thickest one you could put in the chat. Give me a 1. Testing? Test, test, test. Testing, testing. Hello, is this thing on? Hello? Hello, is anybody? Beautiful, I hear it. All right, I think it's working. Testing. Perfect. Okay.
It's working.
Gorgeous.
Good, just as long as the game unfreezes.
Well, I'm gonna tab back into the game in 2 seconds. I just want to double check if I click that link. I just want to make sure it goes to the YouTube channel. It's your YouTube channel that I'm casting on.
Yes. 'Cause you're against
Oh my stupid, very dumb. Okay, hold on. Oh, beautiful. Zombie Dragon can hear as well. All right, Danish, I'm gonna hop off my phone and jump into Discord, and then just let me know when the lobby opens, and I will join.
I'm gonna get the thing is I'm gonna start getting the matches ready.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, get them ready. Let me know when the obs is open. Let me post in the Discords that this is starting.
Yeah, just stay in the staff voice chat.
Yeah, I'll be right here.
Let me just do an announcement.
Can I pop out YouTube chat? Yeah, there it is. Pop it, baby. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Danish is typing like he's firing a machine gun in the jungles of Vietnam. This man's an animal. All right, you do that one. Let me do over here.
Alright, I'm pop in and get the voice ready.
Okay, beautiful.
I'll tell you voice chat when it's joined.
At everybody. Hell yes. Hell yeah, brother. Okay. That's about as many people as I think I can add. How's everybody doing in here today? Is everybody excited? We got a big, big day today. Okay? We're going to come in here. We should hopefully witness some big games. All right? I got a full 4 hours of sleep last night. I'm juiced. I'm juiced up and I'm ready to go. All right? I'm excited. All right? So if anybody doesn't know, this tournament's been going on for a while. In the background, okay? In the background scheme of things. I do apologize. There's been no videos from posted to the channel. God, why can't I talk today? So there's been some sort of update to Google. I cannot upload anything to Google. I got an error code 38. It says offline. I can assure you, you're all seeing this. I'm not offline. I'm live. I'm alive. I can speak to the God Emperor Danish balls just fine. So I'm not really sure what's going on. So the tournament today, the tournament has been going in the background on Discord. Today is the quarterfinals. Now, I do plan at some point to get most of the videos out. Thankfully, this is on the YouTube channel direct. Thanks to Danish Boy, we're co-casting this bad boy, or at least I'm casting on the channel to support the cause. And in lieu of that,
2-3 minute delay on the first game.
Yeah.
Just as a heads up.
Did they request that?
Yeah, I forgot and just asked for 2 to 3 minutes. That's fine. So just entertain the people in the meantime.
Anyway, so yeah, there has not been videos in a minute. Danish has also been busy moderating the tournaments. You guys get the best quality games. I've just been told by staff that this is going to be a 3-minute delay on this game. I do apologize. Players have requested it. I don't know how you play a strategy game, watch the stream and hear me flapping, and make decisions in game. To me, that's crazy. Dawn of War game matches with like good players are usually done in like 10-15 minutes. 3 minutes to 30 seconds is not going to help. But that's me. Personally, that's me. Anyway, this sets of games will be put up on the channel. Of course, you can always watch this live. Hello, woman. What do you got? Oh, the salt and peppers in the rack that you bought. And the ketchup, I believe, is on top of the refrigerator, babe. I think. Yeah. What?
Can I use more bacon? Why'd you give us one sparing piece of bacon?
Babe, use whatever the fuck you want. That fridge is stocked full of food. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to be cursing. I'm sorry, no cursing. Yeah. I usually just one piece of bacon. I'm on a diet, babe. I'm fat. I'm fat, babe. I'm fat. I gotta lose this thickness. Anyway, is anybody else in the chat? Anybody alive? Hello? I need to see some confirmation. Okay. I'm getting excited. My nerves are exploding here. Getting real excited. I know this is a little last minute. We're working on trying to, do things and stuff and events for this YouTube channel and, like, post. I know I see YouTubers and, like, I guess people on Twitch, like, posting to their channel. Do we do that? I don't know. Sometimes I post on Twitter. I've been live on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at twitch.tv/UnchainedStrike, and we've been practicing and playing Warhammer every Monday and Friday, and then Wednesday nights we play random games with the community or multiplayer games with everybody in the Discord and do dumb things. What the hell was I just talking about? So anyway, I think it was last Friday we were playing Dawn of War 2. It was actually really fun. It was so much fun. I couldn't believe it, but good old Relic. We didn't get to finish the game. And I'm going to show you why. It's perfect. It encompasses all of Relic, okay? And I have this saved, as always, because you never know when you're going to need it. We got a nice, thick crash report from Relic, and the game was not completed. Very sad. It was actually heating up. I was sweating a little bit. We were getting in there, Space Marines battling all over the joint. It was absolutely fantastic. And then we got a nice Relic crash report. I'm gonna mail this out as a Christmas card. I think it's just such a beautiful image to have for everybody. So had to deal with that. That was last Friday, and then I think the Friday prior to that or previous we were playing. What was it? Is it Space Hulk Death Hulk Space Wing Space of Hulk Death? And we were playing that 4-player game, and that was actually a lot of fun as well. If a little limited in content, I know it's like a different kind of game, but man, oh man, like it felt like a beta. There was so much missing. Killing the Gene Stealers was a blast, but like man, it felt like it was missing something in the multiplayer component. So we're all just waiting for Darktide, I guess. Let's make a nice little army. We'll make a little army live on stream for. I'm gonna do a tournament scheme. We'll kill a couple minutes here. Tournament. Legal. Beautiful. Had my lawyers draft this one up. Gabriel Mortavale. Ayo, brother. What's going on? Damn, he thick. Seb, I like the cat, yo. I'm a big fan of pussycats. If anybody didn't know, there's a 30-second to 3-minute delay. As the delay can change as per request of the champions we're going to be witnessing on the battlefield today. What's today? It's cold and gray out. I think the tournament theme should be like a nice gray. Some kind of gray color scheme here. It's kind of rainy out. Maybe we'll do like an ugly gray blue. It's gotta stand out. It's gotta be ugly. We're up here in New York, and it's ugly out here today. It's ugly. Let's see. Let's match it up. Let's go to art school. 142, 177. 142, 177. And I forgot the final number. Thank you, NA Education System, for helping me out here. 244. Oh, didn't mean to take a screenshot. Pop the brakes. Beautiful. Oh, man, she ugly. What are we going to do with this green? Maybe we get like a... Is it time?
Yes.
It's already time? Holy jeez. All right, okay, I'm coming. What's the game name? Ooh, look at this ugly yellow.
It's probably just going to be called Forgotten, and it's Fata Morga.
Fata Morga. Danish, we talked about this. This is why I didn't want this
it's
map.
randomly picked.
This is why I didn't want Fata Morga. You're telling me I get out of bed in the first...
You forced me to watch Vile
you-
Reef for 10 matches.
You're telling me the first match of the day, I crawl out of bed at like a primordial serpent, and I gotta see fucking Fata Morga? Are you kidding me?
I had to look at Vile Reef for 2 weeks because of you.
Listen, and you're a better human being for it, all right?
No,
All right, hang on. I'm coming. All right, the tournament legal. This is gonna be all of our skins. Look, this looks good. Somebody write these colors down. Hang on. Where's my pen and paper? Hold on. Here we go. Let me write this down. And we'll make, as we're waiting in the lobbies, we're gonna make a skin for each faction that looks like this. We got 142, 177, 244 for the first 1, 2. For Yeller, we got 246, 217, and 6. Now, if anybody doesn't know, our map picks were very controversial, and I did that on purpose. We just specifically made controversial map picks here because I'm sick and damn tired of seeing Fata Morga being played every day. I gotta wake up and see Fata Morga first thing in the morning. That's damn unacceptable. Babe, are you spilling the coffee all over my fish tank? Excuse me? Woman! Look at all the coffee! Oh my god, look, I tried to hand off this wheelchair and they weren't even there. The disrespect, I swear upon God. Can you believe this? And she's gone. Woman is already gone. And what is that? Red guard thing. And it looks like an eyeball on fire. Eye sac on fire. On fire. Beautiful. Okay. All right, here we go. What is this tourney? I don't know yet. You know, I just got here as well. This looks good. Here we go. Beautiful. Looks good. I think this is going to be the skin we're going to make for all the time. Oh, wait. Save. Beautiful. What's the Farseer look like? Oh, she looking hot. Anyway, oh my fuck. Oh boy, they're yelling. All right, here we go. We're gonna join game. We're gonna join as an observer. Here we go. Oh my, here we go. This is the first quarterfinals game of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Forgotten playing. Oh my God, they're already starting. Forgotten playing as the Orcs. I'm Imperfect playing as Dark Eldar in Rectangle. Ladies and gentlemen, Fata Morga. I am proud to be your announcer today in DoW Stronghold's first shite show tournament. I'm excited. Now again, ladies and gentlemen, in the Discord, thank you for asking, Frenetic. The bracket is posted in the DoW Stronghold Discord. I don't know if it's in the description of this live stream or if it's somewhere else. Aaron Beast, you beautiful bastard, it's good to see you. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Dark Eldar versus Orcs. Orcs pretty strong on this map. He's going triple sluggers into a boy hut. Canceled one of the sluggers for aggression. Maybe his little nerves going on. This is the quarterfinals currently. For the past 3 weeks, we have been doing qualifying games between the contestants of this beautiful tournament. You can thank Danish Balls, and I believe Seb has been moderating. Question mark, question mark. He can confirm or deny it. These games are here on the YouTube. We want to build the hype on, yeah, that's bacon, babe. It's brand new. I just bought that bacon last night. Slap that bad boy open. I want 2 pieces of bacon. I'm on a diet. I want more bacon, all right? I think everybody in the chat can agree with that. Come on, babe. Bacon for the boys, all right? That's right. Here we go. Sorry for that. We got shooters coming out of the boy hut, so no Big Mac first. And a strategy and an opening I've been seeing on this map is go Relic first. The Relic takes a long time to capture. If you start there, yes, your economy will be slowed, but you can build an LP on it. It's protected. Also, before I get off too much track, is the audio sound nice on the stream? Yes, no, maybe. Again, there's about a 30-second delay to 3 minutes. I believe this game was a 3-minute delay as per request of our 2 combatants in the glorious arena today. But let me know if the audio sounds bad. Audio is something you're constantly battling as a caster. I never get it right. I'm a bum, so let me tell you. Here we go. Slugga's running up the left side. Mandrake's here. Mandrake's got to run. They're just fragile Eldar here. They want no part of this. Seb did not have time, sadly. That's okay, buddy. A for effort. You showed up on tourney day. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. Just to reply. I hear Hellions. Hellions are out. I think Hellions are the right choice here. You get a lot of flexibility. You can go into ranged stance, melee stance. You get this nice jump to get into combat faster. Big Mech in a beautiful position to here and screen this attack. Make sure nobody can get in and get any damage done. Hello, Nico. What's going on, brother? Big Mech trying to stop. Let's see how many Sluggas he can pick off here. Hellions are going to ravage them. Meanwhile, across the board, Slugga's taken down 2 pegs by the Mandrakes. Mandrakes did a really nice job there. But this is where the damage is going to come in. He needs to make sure both of these squads survive. And they definitely should survive here. The point needs to be uncapped. Can't let this stay. He is fleeing in terror, and this is what I'm saying. This listening post is up. Unsuccessful. Reaver jet bikes are here. Orcs are in a pretty good position to try and screen against such things. So we'll see how the Orc player responds. Let's do a quick eco check. Orcs 6810, 6210 for Dark Eldar. Dark Eldar is going to want to try and get at least one more generator, and we're looking now to see for the Dark Eldar player, how hard does he commit to these Reaver jet bikes? The next step for Dark Eldar expansion, he's going to queue up, let's see, no more Dark Foundry jet bikes, but you need a slave chamber, and that's very expensive and it slows your tech down. I like to recommend, and again, I'm not an expert, I don't play a lot of Dark Eldar, stick to like 2 to 3 Reaver jet bikes. If you overcommit too many, yes, you could potentially win the game, but you could potentially burn your eco out. Audio is crisp. I like that. I like the verbiage. Getting me excited over here. The mic's a bit loud. That's what I like to hear. A little bit of feedback. Beautiful. Thank you. I'm going to drop it a decibel or 2, okay? Thank you. Thank you for your feedback. I love you. Anyway, sorry. We're back in the game. Here we go. There's that slave chamber, and there's the second generator. Very aggressive to build in the field. He didn't make... Oh! Yes, he didn't make the call. But the Overseer's like, the Archon's like, I'm gonna beat you down, little slave. You better put that somewhere else. Let's see where it does. He went for a homunculus chamber, so maybe he's not gonna commit hard to Reavers. We got one more. Slave chamber's back. Maybe he decided to commit to another upgrade, or I don't see anything else queued. So interesting to see he canceled that slave chamber. Maybe he wanted to make sure he had enough for a Reaver, or maybe get an LP built. And it looks like maybe it was this LP he'd leave the slave chamber for. The Shoot-a-Blob is here. I'd love to see... Look at this concave from the Dark Eldar player. The Orc Big Mech, for all of his Big Mech brains, stumbled into the wrong neighborhood. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, he's running. He's fleeing. Get out of there, brother. Get out of there. Holy Lord. Okay, Orcs were fended off, and he did jump back towards the middle. A lot of really beat-up models, and this is where you want to be as a Dark Eldar player. Kamara is loving the show here in the Witch Cult Arena. All these low shooter-boy models. 3 jet bikes. I would like to see the Dark Eldar player stop. No more is needed. Pump the brakes. Let's reconsider what's happening here. I did see him teching up to tier 2. I think this is a very conservative number. Hellions also here to chase, and this is why I like the Hellions. If the shooters turn around and say the Big Mac brought a Slugger squad in, bam. Hellions are right there to help these Mandrakes out. Tier 1 LP is going to be under a lot of harassment. This is not looking good for our Orc player. He lost and bled a lot of models. He's trying to tech up here. And as an Orc player, I generally don't recommend more than 2 generators. If you're going 3 generators, you're losing a lot of eco early game. We're going to jump to the Orc eco. 85-20 on Dark Eldar. 98-30 for the Orc. And look at all this excess power. He can't spend the power. Now, this is really aggressive. Pushing into the Orc base, he wants to get a wall banner, try and slow the tech. And you just take so much turret fire from Orc buildings. This is very costly. At the same time, he's picking shooter models. He's picking off Gretchen. Big Mech's in a prime position. He could snipe 1 or 2 of these jet bikes. Somebody's saying, get out of here. I don't think I've ever heard that Orc line from the Orcs, you freeloaders. I love it. And at this point, you want to detach this Big Mech and start punching these Reavers. Oh, okay. Defensive jump. He jumped back. He might be able to wipe this Mandrake squad, and he's still in the game here. With this much power, he can upgrade his LPs, and he can recover. Orc is quite doable in recovery. He needs to finish this pile of guns. He needs to get the Shoot-a-Boy upgrade. He needs to kind of restabilize. His Sluggers are still out here capping. Meanwhile, across the pond, he's over here farming. He's farming the spleens from all the fallen cultists who they were fighting in battle. And what's the Dark Eldar player move? The ball is in the Dark Eldar court. He does not have as many LPs, but he has more points on the map. 80-30 versus 85-30. Eco is still relatively even. The only difference here is the Orc has all that power in the bank. The Dark Eldar has more of a field presence. So the Orc just needs to play very safe here. Needs to kind of rebuild this LP, take his time, get a couple key upgrades. He's getting armor first. Maybe I agree with that. Try and keep your shooters alive longer to shoot. But he definitely has enough power to get all the upgrades. He just needs to wait for this upgrade to finish. I think this is very ambitious of him. He's getting his big shooters as well, but look at this. Just a hair too early. Big Mech falls. Is it a peg leg? Forgotten GG's out. The Reaver Swarm was too strong. First game, Fata Morga, 7 minutes, 30 seconds. I think the Orc player had a little more gas in his tank. I do respect the GG when you know it's time to call quits. He had an LP or a critical location here. It looked like he was running over to get this as well. He just took a little bit too much damage. I feel like this engagement could have been preserved, excuse my French. Maybe he could have moved over here and waited for one or more of those upgrades. I mean, again, he took a couple Dark Eldar models out. They're not cheap. But yeah, first game of the tourney in the bag. Check out our score screen here. Imperfect, military at 390. And as you can see from the resources screen, the Orc had a little bit more eco in the bag. He had a little more power. I think if he held on, held his ground a tiny bit longer, he would have been in good shape there. So that's our first game done. I'm curious if the next one starts right away. Maybe they're going to take a quick bio break. Anyway, we can talk to the chat. Professor Koala, welcome back, brother. How's it going? You are indeed seeing tournament games. Chaos Lorenzo King Steeman, how's it going, brother? Holy Lord, Madala, man. It's good to see you, brother. How's it going? How's it going? It's good to see you again, and I apologize, everybody, for not having games up to the YouTube channel. Right as we fixed our technical difficulties with the games looking like duty. Did I see it? No, maybe not. Of course, right as we fix our technical difficulties on the PC end, there's an internet issue. We're trying to figure out, does anybody have any ideas? I'm open to suggestions and ideas. How do we get recorded videos that are 5 to 10 gigs of file size from my PC to our Emperor Lord Danish in Danish, Sweden, Denmark, Norway, Netherlands area, over there in EU? How do we do it? Google Drive, again, we've been using, and historically has worked quite well for us, is saying, I'm getting Google Error 38 offline. Ooh, here we go! Ladies and gentlemen, game 2 between Forgotten and I Am Perfect. We have Rian Floodlands. Now, again, this is a 3v3 map I have picked for the tournament. And again, there's been a lot of what's the correct word? I'm trying to be diplomatically correct here. There's been a lot of tension. I think that's a good word, between the maps that we picked for this tournament and the standard Dawn of War community where they play the same maps all day, Fata Morga. I picked, and Danish and Crazy Dog and I, we picked these games to be played on such maps to spice up the meta. I bet you play a heck of a good Eldar on Fata Morga with your Dark Reaper Rush and your Wraithbone Jump. I'm sure you do. I want to see you try that build on a different map. So, Rian Floodlands, Vile Reef, Moonbase. I picked some really out there maps. I want to see you sweating. I want to see you adapting to the just completely different maps. I want to see people thinking. That's why we're here. I want to see some different gameplay. So that was my intention picking those maps. A lot of people were not happy. A lot of people called us noobs, and that's completely understandable. I get that. Listen, it's not for everybody. But I got word from the Emperor, and that's what's going to happen, and that's what happened. So here we are. Game crashed. Rehosting. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, it's fine. It happens to the best of us. It might have been me. It's very possible. Now, again, hopefully, my hope is all of these games will make it to the YouTube channel at some point in the foreseeable future. So let me rehost now, relog. We're going to get back in there. That's okay, play anyway. Does anybody have any questions, any comments, any concerns, any complaints? Anything such as that, let me know. My brother was going to co-cast the tourney with me, and I think that would have been really fun. He is driving down to Disneyland right now, so he is not home, unfortunately. What's the password? 1. No. Lord Danish. Let's see what he says. 132. These people out here are here to give me a brain aneurysm today. Here we go. Hello, woman. The next game is starting now, and I think there's one more after this. Maybe like 10, 15 minutes.
I have to leave in 10 by 2 minutes. I have work.
That's it. You're not allowed to sleep in. Going forward. That's it. I'm waking you up.
You're the one that wasn't here.
I'm waking you up. That's
you
it.
weren't here.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
You
Babe.
weren't here. You were in the rain.
Babe,
looking at
excuse me.
children.
That when you say it like that, it's so weird. It was a football game. It was a football game for my cousin. You make it sound so weird. Don't word it like that. Jeez.
It's funny when I word it.
Oh my
that.
God, my skin's crawling. The implications, babe.
Am I eating without you then?
Come eat in here.
I don't want to eat.
Well, I can't help you then. I'm sorry.
Is it actually going to be
I really can't guarantee. I've never seen this map played with this. Can you eat in here, babe? There's a table right there. Yeah, you didn't like that answer. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a 1v1 on the Oh my God. It is the 1v... it's a 1v1 on the Korean jungle. So in our testing...
The lone hunters are here.
In our testing, we didn't see anybody do this. Was spawns set to random? This looks like fixed. In our testing, we did not, I didn't... Okay, so play it. Is it paused? What's happening? Or did I lag? I might have lagged out. Ah! You scared the shite out of me. Babe, stop wording it like that with the children, man. That's weird. Don't say that. In our testing, I've never seen a spawn like this. Okay, he's quitting because of consistency rules. In our testing, I played this map like 30 times with random, and I've never spawned on the same side. So that's okay. That's the risk we run, being innovators here. It looks a little scuffed. It looks a little spazzily. But we run the risk, all right? We're front runners. We're innovators. My girlfriend's making cruel jokes in the background. What kind of world are we living in today? Let me check the game rules. I haven't been looking. The game's been starting too quick, and I've been rambling on. No. Starting location. No. What are you doing? Oh, no. Let's see. Let's see what happens. The starting location has to be set to random. If it's set to fixed, he's going to spawn in location 2. The same location he just spawned in. That's okay. Oh, it worked. Ladies and gentlemen, Game 2, Forgotten versus Imperfect on Ringin Floodlands. We have Tau in the funny-looking pants of blue, double gens into a Tau barracks, and we have, Eldar going Hall of Blood first. Very interesting. I think that's the right call on this map. You need a lot of infantry to cap and hold their own. And I believe you're going to need to get a Homunculus, or the Cobble Warriors leader, I think, is also a detector. Versus all these stealth suits can be scary. The reason I chose this 3v3 map as a 1v1 is because of the low eco nature of this map. So yes, it's a 3v3, but Mr. Forgotten here spawning in the back has 1, 2, 3, 4 LPs, and then a relic in the back. It's almost as if we're playing a 1v1. 2 crit locations in the center and the river. If we look at Fata Morga, that's basically the same thing. You've got the critical location at your front door, back door, side door by the relic, and then this would be like an extra. I believe there's one more Fata Morga LP as well in the front door. So it's very similar eco-wise. The distance is pretty close when they spawn like this. So I decided this is what needed to happen. So Mandrake stealth is coming up. We have a lot of stealth creatures firing and looking at each other. Dark Eldar deciding to fortify up the right-hand side of the river. Let me get rid of this. It looks like my fog is still on, doesn't it? Or maybe it's this map. It's a little foggy out here in the Floodlands today. LP is going up. Tau deciding to go to both front doors instead of favoring one side over the other. And Tau has 1 stealth suit, 2 stealth suit, 3 stealth suit. Nobody on the relic yet. Quick Path of Enlightenment for the Tau player. So gambling on the map size. Eldar on the other side. Not much cooking from them. Let's do a quick eco check. 50-20 versus 44-10. Eldar's got a little bit of bank. What did he spend his money on? I'm curious. Oh. The first engagement is met. It looks like the Dark Eldar player bought a little more LPs, but Mandrake's catching a worker, and they kill a worker. This is big. And the Tau player going a quick Path of Enlightenment is very risky, as he has no detection. He needs to get a Vespid squad out, and I don't think there's a Vespid squad coming. And this leaves the Dark Eldar player free to just cap away and kind of get his eco up. Double workers here in danger. And again, there's no detection on these stealth suits. Workers getting ravaged here. This is not looking good for our Tau player. He needs to decide what he's doing. Let's do an eco check again. He's got 150, 160. I think Vespids are 210, 75. Don't quote me. So Vespids are coming. Not enough to destroy a generator in time for these Mandrakes. They'll definitely try. They'll slice and dice it. Stealth suits, meanwhile, on the other side. This is actually a cool play. So he teched up to get fast squad leaders to destroy buildings quicker. If he can buy maybe 1 or 2 fusion blasters, he's going to be cooking. Stealth suit goes down. Eldar had to spend souls for that ability, and I can't see his bar, but you can only basically get 1 use of that ability. And I believe it only lasts like 15 to 20 seconds, and then you need to farm more souls. I believe it costs 50. Wow, the Mandrakes are getting this down in time. This is not good for our Tau player. And what's Tau have in response to this? Just has 1 more stealth suit squad. I don't think he's going to be able to destroy this quickly enough. He did get 1 more fusion blaster, and he's doing good damage, but he needs to find this worker. He needs to desperately find this worker and slow the Dark Eldar down, as the power is getting ravaged. There's the Vespids, 250-50. I was close. So he's getting damage increase on his stealth suits. It looks like they're doing more damage. He really just needs 1 or 2 more models to really benefit from that. Mandrakes find another worker. This is 4 Tau workers defeated, but all the power was defeated. Stealth suits are here, but again, they can't see these Mandrakes. Vespids are out. Birds are looking to eat. They're hungry. And if he can pick up a couple of these Mandrakes, he'll be in good shape. But this is the key. This Dark Eldar worker, he's got to go. He's too long. And were there Mandrakes there? There was. He stood too close to this LP, and they were detected. It's a little sloppy by our Tau player, but there's a lot going on. I believe the Vespids win this. Don't quote me, though. We've seen Mandrakes take on fully upgraded squads before in Melee. Yeah, there they are. They're running now. They're fleeing. Morale is broken. He's going to pick off 1 more model on low health. Maybe 2. Be ideal. Mandrakes also get this LP. This is really dangerous now. It seems like this was the right call to a Hall of Blood, and it looks like, is he going tier 2? He's going tier 2. He's getting his Homunculus Laboratory. He's farming his souls up. Got his generators nice and safe in the corner. Mandrake's retreating, and they retreat into another worker. Really bad timing from the Earthcast to have these workers here. And he's path blocking his own workers with the Vespids. Does his little AoE damage there. Eco check 110, 30, 68, and oh. Fire Warriors here. He needs to keep them very safe near these Vespids. Very safe. A very expensive investment here for an economy that can't take too much. And we're going to keep an eye on the Dark Eldar. I want to see what upgrades he gets out of this Homunculus Laboratory. And here we go. Now, Mandrakes are going to start losing their effect in this unless he gets Demonic Strength and Poison Blades for the Mandrakes. So again, I don't see the upgrade yet, but the Tau are going to start bringing some scary things on the field. This is what I'm talking about. These Fire Warriors need to run. They need to run for their lives. Their pants are completely down. They got to flee. They got to flee. Flee for your lives, brothers. Flee. Oh, run. Run, run, run. Please run. Witch Cult is done. There's the Mandrake Demonic Corruption for more damage and health. And this is bad. This is so bad. This is extremely bad. This is the worst case scenario if you're a Fire Warrior. Dying to literally air. Stealth suit numbers are starting to recuperate. Vespers here murdering. I think once this demonic research is done, though, these Mandrakes are going to be an unstoppable force. 1950-300, 24 to 30 damage. Goes up to 3150 health. That's quite a big increase. We don't see the damage increase. We can check the Dawn War stats page somewhere else some other time. And I'd love to see a Tau commander here. A Tau commander with flamers would be beautiful to help really kind of solidify this push. And the Tau now needs to clean up their borders. Please run. Please fly away, my stealth suit friends. Okay, good. Alright, they scare me like that. You gotta scare me. And the Tau needs to run back. He got another Fire Warrior team. This is another 210 investment into frontline infantry. And Mandrakes now are free to come back in here and wreck down this little LP. Splinter Cannon upgrade is done. I'm assuming we're going to see an Archon. No, we're getting the Witch Squad. So we're going to see Witch Squad into a Witch Cult leader. She's devastating with that cannon. And here we go. Mandrakes bought detection. They're going to try and kill these stealth suits. They need to flee. Fire Warriors are shooting in, but with that demonic upgrade, you can see they can withstand quite a few plasma bolts.
5 minutes until take and hold.
5 minutes till take and hold. The stealth suit squad lived. And again, he's just buying time for these Mandrakes to really get in here and do as much work as possible. And the witches are here. I like his tech positioning as well, hiding up here. There's the Poison Blades. Meanwhile, back home for the Tau. Mandrakes are in here having a dang good time. Also to note, Tau has Dark Eldar has 150 souls. They can cast that sight ability. I don't know the cooldown on it, but it must be pretty high, otherwise he'd be using it again. Morale broken. And this is a slow, painful death for these poor Tau. I'd love to see the Pathfinder squad. There's the Pathfinder. If he marks targets and keeps enough Fire Warriors alive, Tau is still winning the game. As bad as it looks here, there's marked target. Just get a couple of volleys in. Until those witches get here, the Mandrakes just don't have enough. And here we go, these poor Tau. These poor Tau, they get ripped down. I don't even think Kroot would be enough. And there's the GG. I guess he saw the double witches running it down mid, or single witches with the leader. I don't know if Kroot would have been enough to slow that down. You need to eat quite a bit of food. Let's check our screen here. Funnily enough, the Tau actually killed more. That's not good. It's not good. Poor blue skin Tau. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. I'm going to run to the bathroom. 2 seconds. freaking cold in this house. How do people live in these subarctic conditions? Okay. Got a sweatshirt on. Okay. Join?
We're just waiting for one player right now.
Hang on, I don't have my headset on. Hang on, I'm putting a sweatshirt on. Hold on. Okay. Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry. Hello?
Yeah, we're waiting for one player.
Okay. Alright, we got a
And,
couple minutes. Ooh.
Next match is starting.
Okay. You let me know. I'm here. I'm ready to go.
Yep,
Those
I'll
were
just
two
message you
those were
on
two
Steam.
good starter games. The first game was almost there. Who's next? Who do we got next?
Reese's and General Spaz.
Reese's Pieces? Yo, Reese's Pieces gonna be firing it
They're
out
there
here.
now, so I'm gonna message you once the thing is hosted on Steam.
Boss, I'm ready to go.
Beautiful.
We're gonna make a scheme real quick. Tournament legal already exists, I guess? Question mark. What in tarnation? What in tarnation? Let's see if we can make this really quick. Hurry. Hurry, hurry, give me the eye. What did we write down? What did we write down here? What did we write down? Here we go. 142. 177. Ooh, that's a nice color too. 244. Oh yeah, look at that color scheme. Oh yeah. Oh, she looking gorgeous. 246. 217. Six. $246. 217. So I played my first Warhammer game the other day on Tabletop Simulator. I don't know if anybody's had the pleasure of playing that game, and I absolutely loved it. I did play Necrons, my hated enemy, but that's what the chat wanted when on my stream, and I gotta tell you, it was a really fun time. Really fun. I mean, I didn't go into it expecting I wasn't gonna have fun. But I mean, like, I have an army I have to still paint, so like I've just never been like, let me play it. Governor Big Balls. I don't know if we're gonna have enough time to make an army. But I was playing Necrons. I had I had 10 Necron warriors, 5 death marks, 5 flayed ones. It was a 500-point game. And I had the Spider Walker, the big 3 walker with the what is it called? I'm trying to think of the name. It had like a destructor cannon, like a big old cannon on top of it, and it was actually a heck of a lot of fun. It was me, it was Professor Dr. Unicorn, and Danish Balls, and it was a 2v1. So Danish Balls and I had 500 points. Dr. Unicorn had 1,000. Alright, this should be a good game. Reese's Pieces is ranked like #1 on the Dawn War stats. Looks like we're on Fata Morga. Oops. Oh, it's on Vandian Coast, baby.
Okay, you're in.
Yeah, I'm saying connection is refused by the host. Hold on. Okay, beautiful. Here we go. So, again, Vandian Coast, another map that people were very unhappy about. So we have Rom Rhesus in a nice orky green and gray, and a little bit more green at the end. And General Spaz playing as the Sisters of Battle. But here we go. So Vandian Coast, another 3v3 map. Now, I picked this map in particular because the spawns, again, it's a relatively small map. Again, you could be at the opponent's base in 40 seconds. That's about the time it takes in a 1v1. Maybe less. Most of the time, when we simmed this map, players were spawning across the lake from each other in the two middle positions. And again, you could go around either side of the lake. So, again, people were freaking out. I picked 3v3 maps. I picked 3v3 maps that were realistic to play 1v1s on. It's not like I'm picking like Oasis of Shar for these 1v1s and stuff. Again, there's a method to the madness. Trust in the Emperor's vision that he sent to me. But, yeah, I was disgusted I played Necrons on the tabletop. But that's what the chat wanted, and I had a lot of fun. It's really hard. Like, I'm an idiot. You know, the Emperor's got to talk me through a whole lot of stuff. So when it was like weapon strength, ballistic strength, rolling to wound, and again, Necrons were a little more complicated. Roll to reanimate and dodging, and all these extra modifiers. My will be done obedience on the Necron Lord. It was a lot. It was a lot to take in on the first try. But man, oh man, did I have a blast. We'll maybe play more of that on Friday. Or Monday, depending on what's going on. And if anybody in the chat wants to play, please stop it. We're still learning. I know Danish and Professor Dr. Dragon Unicorn, Mr. Unicorn, have been playing more games since, so they're probably a little more veteranized than I. But I'm still a complete noob. So don't worry about it. I made a random Necron army. I didn't even know what was going on. Anyway, back to the game. Big Mech is coming up now. Rom Rice playing it nice and standard. Shooters got the Orcs coming out. So the Orcs, it would be nice to put a couple Wah banners here and really lock this side of the map down. And Sisters of Battle across the board. We have Seraphim coming out. Seraphim and Shooters about to engage. Seraphim will lose this fight, and they'll lose really any fight versus any mainline Tier 1 infantry that stand and shoot. You really want to get critical mass of at least 2 Seraphims. There's a second squad. Maybe squeak in an upgrade when you get Tier 2 to get your Battle Sister Superior, or getting this Missionary in a good spot. But now 2 Seraphim versus 1 Shooter. This is where things start to spiral out of control. You got to play conservatively. So Mr. Spaz is doing the right thing. He's going to try and peel a couple more shooters off. You don't want to let this shooter blob go crazy. And you also want to make sure you're not getting caught in melee with these Gretchens. He's got the cloaking ability on the Gretchens, but there's a missionary somewhere that can detect. So he did a good job here. Did a really good job preserving these Seraphim. Sometimes people get Seraphim, they get in like a bloodlust. You got to play it nice and safe. And Rom Rice is doing the right thing here. Cap up the map. Eco check, Sisters at 50-10. Rom is already 104-10. There's a lot of points on this map. I would even say it's a good thing to alter your build and build an extra scout squad, extra slugger squad, and extra missionary, and get out here and fight for these points. You don't want to lose this missionary. This is the one problem with Seraphim. You have to be very micro-intensive. He's killing sluggers, but he's going to lose an expensive missionary. I don't think that's a fair trade. Sluggers are meant to die. And he's even losing a Seraphim model at 55. They're not cheap. He's going to fly away. I'd love to see him pick up a couple of Gretchens here. He does not have detection. Yeah, he's losing expensive Seraphims here. And it's tough to push an Orc base while with turrets. It's very tough. I'm not saying it's an easy thing to do. But when you have all this eco on the map, get to it. Get this missionary out here moving. Keep going. Seraphim aren't the best cap harassers, and that's where the Orc Gretchen infiltration is huge. If he could swing back around here and pick this Slugger squad off, he'll be in good shape. But the Orcs are slowly getting a horde of eco. He's getting another shooter squad, playing it really safe. We're going to ideally see a Gretchen put a pile of guns down somewhere, depending on where they are. It's most likely going to be in this area where there's defenses. There's another generator, so we're going to see 2 gens, and then by that point, he's either going to get 1 more LP or get his pile of guns. Here we go. So the Seraphim have found an LP they can safely harass. Orcs have to waddle all the way across the river. And right here, run away. Don't fight this. Run, no, flee, fly. Fly, you fools! Cue Gandalf. Just fly away. You got the decat, leave. Beautiful. Keep on the move. There's that pile of guns. There's another WA banner. And again, at this point, the timing is perfect. By the time this WA banner is up, he's going to have enough power to buy something he needs. And his eco's going to be looking good. These are the sluggers. This is what we want to see. If he can pick a squad of sluggers off safely. He took 2 model losses, 3 model losses there. Sluggers live. And we're going to start seeing big shooters come up on this big thing now. And the sluggers living is big because now they can just recap nice and safe. He did cap this crit location. Let's see if he goes up here and try and mess with this. I like that critical that location upgrade over there. We're gonna keep the pile of guns selected. I want to see what he gets out of the pile of guns first. We're under attack. Sister Superior Canonist coming out, and he needs that Canonist before he takes this fight.
Victory countdown.
He needs the flamethrower pistol. What's that, babe? You can. The camera's not on.
Oh, hey, boss.
And is he still buying shooters and sluggers? He is. He's committing to a very hard tier 1. He's getting his custom gadget upgrade on the Big Mac, so he's got more damage reduction. This is big. He knows there's a Sister Superior Canonist Wizard coming with her flamethrower pistol. You have to expect it. She does not have it yet. It's done now. So it's good to get that custom upgrade. The Canonist needs to rip through 1 to 2 of these shooter squads. He's tanking directly in the face with her, and he's doing the right thing. Rom Reese targeting the Seraphim. And at this point, I think it's better to stay in ranged stance with the Canonist. Yeah, you have 3 squads shooting at you, but you bought that really expensive ranged weapon upgrade. You need to use it. And the Orcs can just kind of converge on you. He did do a good job scattering everybody, but at this point, again, pull into melee with your flamethrower, your flying sisters here. Canonist will lose this fight in melee. That's why it's better to keep her in range stance. Sisters battle on the defensive. They gotta run. Oh, and down she goes. No sync kill. Sag times. And Orcs now on the rebound. He did lose a shooter squad, but he also replaced a shooter squad. Armor coming in, and then the range DPS upgrade. He sent the shooter squad on the flank here to cap this up. Eco check 150, 220 to 50, 20. So unfortunately, our poor Sisters players on the back foot. I'm very excited to see this match between 2 very high level, like evenly matched players. General Spaz seems to be a little bit on the back foot, and again, it could also be the map. A lot of people sit and play Fata Morgul all day, and then they get thrown into a map like this, and there's chaos and confusion. Yeah, that hurts to fly through that.
6 minutes until control area victory.
Yeah, he's got so much of the map. Let's check the Orc's vision. The Orc can see the entire lake. There's a big thermoplasma generator going up over here. I'm not sure how he gets out of this one. This is not looking good for our Sisters player. He does not have the eco to crawl out of this. And he's banking over 300 power. If you're a Sisters player and you have that much power, buy one of your holy icons for your LP here. Lay hands on one of your missionaries and put it on a battle sister squad like this. They will withstand a lot of punishment with that holding. Lay hands on, I think it's called. It's a little late to get these sisters out, and this is, I feel, the right call to get these first with the missionary. You get a couple more flamers in here and you're in good shape. And the phosphorus grenades. Fortune for life, a viewer of the channel on Twitch, plays like this, heavy Sisters of Battle, flamers, and phosphor grenades, and he does very well. The problem is, the Sisters are behind on upgrades now. They don't have their armor upgrade. Orcs have armor, knobs, damage reduction on the Big Mac AoE, and the shooter upgrade. The Sisters are down too many upgrades. The Seraphims, I don't know where they are. Did they die trying to get home? It looks like they did. They tried to fly home, and their wings got burned off. And that's GG. Rom Rice takes game 1 on the beach. How'd we do? How'd we do on the resources? I'm curious. Almost 6,000 requisition. Bye, babe. Love you. Thank you for breakfast. It was great. I'm so glad I thought this idea up. I'm so glad. To make breakfast today. Listen, babe. Listen here. Now we're just cutting corners here. We're splitting hairs, babe. Okay?
That's true.
We're splitting hairs.
I love you.
Good luck at the wedding. Stay dry. Make sure they bag the sand up nicely, okay? Tell them I know what's happening. Love you. Okay. Where I'm looking for it. I'm looking for the next game. Where is it? Eeny, meeny, 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 eeny, meeny, eeny, eeny, eeny. What is this? Yeah, no, the tabletop was a lot of fun. I couldn't imagine playing the tabletop in stores. I was rolling like 30 dice. Like, where are all those dice gonna go in the store? Seems like slow motion. No. Those dice go flying. You want to play? Get me the files. I can do that. I could do that. I believe I have them in Discord. But yeah, it's okay. Win or lose when you're still learning. You just kind of take it. I really just took the game. Again, Danish carried. He had a war boss on a squig dinosaur. And that thing was munching through like crazy. Granted, the Lich Guard were munching through a lot of stuff as well. Well, here we go. A lot of 3v3 maps here. Here we go. Rom Rice playing as Chaos. Ugh. There's an easy 4-player mission setup. I gotta say, I really like the one person being at more points than everybody else. Like kind of like Pit Boss, where we're all fighting the one person. I thought that was really interesting, and it worked so well. It never felt uneven. Because the point, I'm surprised at how even the points felt. I mean, granted, he didn't take any anti-vehicle weapons. But I feel like if the Lich Guard were to happen to come near my I think it was a Canoptech destroyer. If the Lich Guard got anywhere close, they probably would have chopped it to bits. You played in one in real life, dude. That's so cool. It's a really fun game. It felt close. I was like, holy cow! Like it was nail biting every time. I was afraid to send in some of my units. I was like, man, they're gonna get murdered. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have game number 2. Rom Rhesus versus General Spaz. Chaos versus Guards on the Floodlands. Chaos going for Chaos Temple first, so we're not going to see any shenanigans with cultist grenades. This is what I like to see. Nice standard little game. Across the river, we have the Guard in nice gray and dark blue pants. Infantry command at the front door here. Now again, this is a very low eco map. It plays just like a 1v1, just a little more walking to do.
We are chaos. Chaos is strong. We are chaos. Chaos is strong.
So we have a Chaos Lord coming first from Chaos. Generator already goes down. Workers at about half health. I think that's the right call. I see a lot of people work the workers to like 10% health. They don't regenerate health for a while. So if you get them too low, they can get sniped very easily. So it's nice to see him be conservative with them. Across the river, we have a command squad yet. Here comes General Big Balls Alexander. He's out and about. Say hello, Mr. Alexander. And he's going for a priest.
Of chaos.
Now that's very bold, as if the chaos player went for cultist cloaking, he's in a lot of trouble. But here we go. Both players opting to come out and take the front door first. And they're going to fortify the front door. Now, on the one hand, I think the south player has a better defensive advantage with the doors being like this.
Whatever you desire.
But on the other hand, the north player can defend the front door from the ridge, so it does even out. I have played this map, and guards can shoot from here down this ravine with grenades and heavy weapons and such and vehicles, so it also gives you more commanding presence. You can see your doors much better here. And as guard, you can also transport troops across the valley. So I think the guard really helps.
Fresh sacrifice.
I don't think I've heard him say that either.
I am here to lead.
And here we go. No negative cover in this river either. Another interesting thing to note. Most river maps, there's negative cover. This is not negative. Just a normal little river. And here we go. There's no guard at the front door yet. Is he going to put a turret down? Why else would he rush his worker up here? Nope, worker's just hopping inside. Beep, beep. Getting this LP upgraded to level 2. Guard capping over here. Other LPs getting built as well. Let's do an eco check real quick while we're waiting. 86 and 10 to 62 10. So it seems like Chaos has more LPs upgraded already. Looks like they do. And they're building more. Guard is getting their infantry armory. So maybe we'll see a little bit of grenades on these guards. Maybe a Sargant or two. Man, this is not good. You don't want that expensive priest taking hits. The command squad will win this fight. You gotta be careful. He did kind of dodge the melee attack, but he's taking so many bolt shots. He needs to wait for some of those armory upgrades to really kick in. And the armory's a little bit of a ways off here. And he also did not send a squad to cap the relic in the back. I feel like long term that's not good. Chaos Space Marines are coming. These World Eaters or Word Bearers? I missed it. I didn't see. I want to say they're Word Bearers. They don't. World Eaters are a little more red. And LP at the front door upgraded. It's going to be a tough way to push through there now. The guard is indeed deciding to go and cap this relic. The problem is it's so late that Chaos now has the field advantage to take both critical locations, and now they're going to move across the river. I'm telling you, maybe squeeze in one more guard squad here in this build. And a guard squad is coming. I have not pre-watched these games, do not pre-recorded. Armor coming in first. Grenade launchers also coming. I'd love to see a Sargant. Probably not going to get the Sargant. First grenade hits. Chaos is now aware it's happening. Cultists, on the other hand, hanging out across the beach. Quad gens here for Chaos. I keep saying Dark Eldar. And Chaos is teching up to tier 2. Guard is now forced to make a move. Eco check. 80 to 20 to 128.30. It's going to be 128.50 here in just a moment. Triple workers.
My life is forfeit.
My life is forfeit. Poor little guy. Chaos taking a quick peek what's going on over here. It's all quiet on the battlefront. Here we go. Grenades coming in. Grenades will punch through Chaos Space Marines.
I seethe with purpose.
Now this window here is a very tight window for guard to push out and do damage.
6 minutes until take and hold victory.
Chaos can't stop. He spent his money on teching. But right here is the end of that window. The window is closing. You want to hit it right on, right as your grenades are coming in. Stopping here to cap. Well, yeah, he's getting his Sargantes.
Do not trifle.
Chaos is now creeping ahead. You know, if you could take down 1 or 2 of these LPs or kill this Space Marine squad and a cultist or
Enemies
2,
of the Dark
you'll get
Gods,
ahead. There's
beware!
another Space Marine squad coming, and immediately tier 3 for Chaos. So this is what I'm saying, the window is now being violently shut.
My lord.
1 Sargant, 2 Chaos Lord, 3 Sargants coming. That's 3 plasma pistols. Getting his vehicles. And meanwhile, the guard player is going tier 2? Going tier 2 now.
For the Dark Gods.
He needs a little more eco upgrades on the guard. And you can't let Chaos sit. Chaos is the one faction you don't want to let sit. Even more so than Necrons, I'd argue, because even if you let Necrons sit, you still have to wait about 10 to 15 minutes for a monolith to actually reach your base. But now we have heavy weapons on this ground here.
Cry out in pain.
Grenades will start to whittle this down. He's got to make a move now. He's got quad guard squads. Is he getting a vehicle depot down or maybe another upgrade or 2? No. Rhino upgrade, purge the weak for health on his Space Marine squads. Getting smoke launchers, not an upgrade you see often.
Cross me and die.
No, not the Sargante on the front lines. Poor guy. Yeah, this siege needed to come like 2 minutes earlier.
I see.
And look at the damage these guardsmen and their grenades do. Tier 3 is done. Demon Pit's up. Oh my lord. Possessed squad's already coming. He's getting a commissar. How does the guard player respond? Vehicles is good. If he can get a chimera, 2 chimeras maybe, and maybe a sentinel, I think he's good. Obliterators are here. I don't think Basilisk helps you here. But a couple chimeras, I think you'll be in good shape. He's got enough plasma guns now.
We are filled with the power of chaos.
You can't see. He's getting his range on his guard. Again, it does look scary for guard, but if you get enough guard,
By the Emperor, it will
you can outshoot a lot of stuff. But that's also scary. He needs to just scan. Don't face check that. And a Psyker, beautiful. Psyker's coming. He's getting a Sentinel. He's going to try and push through this. He does not have enough power. He needs 1 more generator. Maybe 2. And he needs to upgrade a couple more LPs. If he can get that, here we go. Here's the fight. Chaos jumps in. And this is where he needs the Chimeras. He can jump in the Chimeras and get out. Execute goes in. Commissar about to die. The Execute did not go off. Oh, no. And all these expensive guard upgrades on the guns for nothing. He CC's the Rhino. And the guard, my boys, got massacred out here. And he needs to retreat to the nearest LP.
I cannot lose! You called, sir. Hold back, damn it!
And I think that's GG.
I will whip the first of you who retreats!
I like the heavy weapons team, but that needed to be here like 2 minutes ago. But even then, the Obliterator teleport's almost coming. He either needed an infantry command here to retreat to, maybe stand closer. Yeah, Obliterated is the right word. He needed that Chimera a minute or 2 earlier.
Heavy weapons on the field.
I don't think he had enough eco. He needed to get more of these gens up, more LPs upgraded faster. I always say, as a rule of thumb, you should have at the minimum. Oh man, last stand in the barracks. There's the Sentinel, but it's too late. At a minimum, you should try and shoot for 3 LPs upgraded. And I'm seeing 1, 2, and that was it. At least 2 to 3 LPs. Again, this is a weird map, so Sorcerer is here now. He can make a Bloodthirster if he did indeed want to do that. It's actually getting a Demon Prince. Another Rhino's coming. Eco check 140.79 to 80.66. But you definitely want to shoot for... So he
Victory
has 1,
countdown has
2,
begun.
3, 4, 5 LPs upgraded. If you time it right, it takes a lot of practice, you can click the upgrade on an LP. With that money, buy a power generator. When the power generator is done, buy the next LP, and you can just kind of daisy chain them. But at least 3 LPs. I can't stress enough. You want to at least get to 100 income per minute. I mean, if we look here, look at that. Over 2,000 more requisition gained. Almost 2,000 more power gained. That's what you gotta strive. That's really when a lot of people ask me, how would you like teach a new player how to play? That's the first thing I say. Learn to cap points, micro capping your points, or macros. Macros to build your economy, and build up at least 3 listening posts by tier 2. Because again, even if you rush tier 2, you're not gonna have money to buy anything. Let's see if we can get another one off. Here we go. Let me check my trusty dusty numbers. 142.77. 244. 244. 177. 142. 246. 217. Ooh, that's a cool color. 6. 205. 3. 4. 6. 217. 246. Oh yeah. Oh, we gotta change this. Where art thou, good sir? Yeah. Okay, it looks okay. Yeah. He's doing it. He's becoming... What does that mean? He's becoming the Warhammer 40K. I laugh every single time that I hear that meme. Okay, I think the next game is starting up now. What? Yes! I agree with you, Seb. And that's why I detest the meta of, like, you know, rushing. And that's in most RTS games. It's really hard to prevent that. In Dawn of War 2, it's extremely difficult to win the game without getting your relic units. And Dawn of War 3 tried it even more with the base turrets. But you could still rush it with enough tier 1 units. Here we go. We have a clan battle between both Mad players on Moonbase, one of my favorite 1v1 maps. There is no relic on this map. And it's an Orc mirror matchup. Mad number 6567 in the yellow pants. Mad Death Star in the blue Orc pants. Now, I picked these 3v3 maps secretly in hopes that more players would not be able to rush as efficiently because the maps are a little different, and give people more time to build big armies. It's tough. It's really tough to play an RTS like that because no matter what happens, let's just say, for example, right now, yellow Orc kills blue Orc, right? They're down an entire Slugger squad. How do you, as a developer, help the player out in blue? There's not really a way to do it. There's not only is there a cost in resources spent on this unit, there's a build time cost where the barracks is now, or the boy hut is not producing a big mech and or a shooter squad. You know, let's just pretend there's no HQ to build these sluggers, and you need to build it out of that barracks. So there's a time cost. Then there's map presence. How do you compensate player in blue for not being out on the field? You know what I'm saying? I could not imagine being a game dev and balancing like a strategy game like this because it's hard. It's hard. And in Dawn of War 3 and I believe 2 there was upkeep. So if you did happen to lose a squad, you would be refunded in upkeep cost. But again, you're still not fixing the map presence. You know, like right here, look at this. These shooters are taking a lot of damage. And in Company of Heroes 2, which is Relic's next baby, the problem is only compounded with units gaining XP. So now this Big Mac kills the whole shooter squad or slugger squad. Now he has XP and he's even deadlier. Same thing with Dawn of War 2. How do it's a snowballing effect and it's very difficult to fix. If there's even a fix. But Moonbase, I'm sorry I'm rambling, I'm a little off topic. Moonbase, a 2-lane map. It crosses in the middle. Each player's back door loops around to the other player's front door. I like this map a lot because of the battles you get in the lanes. 2 lanes always force a battle. Look at this. We got a big meeting going on in the middle here, and there's not really a way to avoid a battle. This map really enforces one of the key tenets I push all the time. If you build an army, you better be fighting with that army. And then on a 2-lane map, there's nowhere to really hide. You have to fight. So this is one of my favorite maps. I've had some really fun games on this map where, like, big vehicle slugfest shooting across the critical location. There's just enough eco to get things done. Both big mechs slugging it out. Sluggers and shooters chopping it up. Gretchen running around in the back here. Beautiful, love to see it. Big Mech in yellow has to retreat. One of his shooter squads wasn't really participating while both shooters here were on and off firing. Man, look at this, is brutal. Both Big Mechs relatively good on health. That's the most important thing here. Gotta be careful. This shooter ball here is getting very big. Orcs dying everywhere. Man, oh man, I wish there was a Space Marine on the map. I'd love to hear some bolters hitting Orcs. Yellow Orcs here, retreating back around the moon base, and he's gonna get a nice pincer attack here. Blue Orc needs a slugger squad. There's slugs flying everywhere. Blue Orc makes a decision to shoot the back of this Big Mac, and now he's gonna need to retreat here. Both sides doubling down on their commitment to build more shooters. Both big mechs about 25% health left. Yellow looks like they have less shooters, but it could just be my eyes deceiving me. It looks very similar. Blue big mech dipping into the red there. They need to fall back a little bit. Oh man, I think this is the closest game we're gonna have today. Yellow out of shooter. Oh, the aggressive telly. Oh, we gotta go, boss. But he's now in range of base turrets. He needs to retreat. Really nice engagement there. Plenty of shots going off. That was the Warhammer 40K. Let's do an eco check. 74-10, 79-10. Blue Orc has his pile of guns coming. Yellow Orc has had his pile of guns. I'd love to see I'd love to see a slugger from either one of these players. That would really tip the balance. But I think that'll slow down the wall banners and the pile of guns. While yellow's going to take eco damage, blue is taking mono. There's the sluggers from the rear. Big meaty. Wah! Yellow big mech is almost regenerated back to full. Big shooters are now coming in. Sluggers running directly into the bullet's path. They love it. They want to see more of it. Yellow coming in to save their shooters, and that's forcing blue to also come in and save his sluggers. I say let the sluggers die. I'm going to be honest with you. There's a tiny bit of frame dropping and lag. Gretchens die regardless of their upgrade to get the infiltration skill. Blue big mech here, very aggressive. He's at such a low health pool. I'm not sure. I think blue wins. Yellow Orc GG's out. Wow. Wow. I didn't expect that. Maybe I did with the loss of that LP. I don't think he realized he was ahead economically anyway. And his big mech had more health. If he just kind of pulled back a hair, if Blue's big mech fell, I don't think Blue could have continued the push. None of these shooters are really beat up. That was a really cool game one on Moonbase. Fantastic play by both mad players. Eco was very tight. Very, almost identical. Military? 46-29. Alright, so it looks like he was killing more models. Blue Orc. That was a really, really cool game. Okay, on to the next one. We go to spread his word. Now, if anybody doesn't know, today we're doing quarterfinals. Tomorrow is the finals. And I believe today is the semis. I'm not sure how much we're going to get through today. I think we still have 4 more sets or 3 more sets of games after this. I believe. Don't quote me on that. So we're steadily plowing through these games. There's some good ones coming up. I know Master Yoba still has to play. I believe Yang Wen has to play. I'm trying to remember who else is in this shebang. And I believe the losers bracket. Ooh, Crozius Arcanum. This is another 3v3 map. I'm glad we're getting to see the 3v3 maps in action. I was afraid we wouldn't, just by RNG luck of the draw. Orcs versus Space Marines. Here we go. So, 3v3 map, rather large. It's okay for the spawn positions to be like this, for the one reason of you can go and cap up the side of the maps. So here we go. There's Space Marines. Why? Why is everybody a Blood Angel? Can somebody tell me why? I am sick of this! I'm sick of these Blood Angels. What's the Holes, the movie Holes? I don't want to see Blood Angels anymore, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad. Oh, damn, I can't stand Blood Angels. People can hate on the Ultramarines. Forget the Ultramarines. Why do we see Blood Angels? Why? Why? Here we go. Anyway, Blood Angels by Mad number 6567 versus our blue-panted Orc Mad Death Star. Let's see if either player sees the other yet. That's the fun of these 3v3 maps. And somebody said it in the Discord. Yes, I took it from games like Age of Empires where they play 1v1s on 3v3 maps. Yes, games like StarCraft where they will play 1v1s on 3v3 maps. Look at this. It's forcing some actual brain capacity and going, holy moly, where is my enemy? I need to scout. I need to be prepared. I need to play a little safe. Maybe my Omega rushing build is not correct for this map. Maybe my opponent's close. Maybe my opponent's far. Maybe my opponent isn't even on the damn map. He didn't load in yet. He crashed, and I got a bug splat report. I want people to be scared, thinking what's going on. Now, our Blood Angels player went triple scouts, no chapel barracks, no armory. So we're going to see how does he deal with big mechs. Now, I don't know how many people watch my Twitch stream. Not many. Spoiler alert. That's okay. You'll come around. But my eternal question for the last 2-3 weeks of playing Dawn of War as Space Marines, how do you use your scouts in the early game? And I'm asking you this question now in the chat. What do you do with them? If you go snipers, you're screwed. You need 4 to 7 to 8 snipers to be effective. That's 75 power to buy the snipers right here. Here it is. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 35. 75, 35. I was thinking of the wreck. So you buy this fancy sniper rifle. You're then putting it on naked models, 590x hit points between 2 models. And then you have to buy the sniper at 40-20. So you need like maybe 2 to 4 squads with snipers to actually put a dent in. And man, he's got a lot of scouts. Maybe he this works for him. But the investment into snipers is crazy, and if you lose a squad or two with those expensive snipers, it's over. It's a done deal. What do? Your economy is shafted. For Orcs, you don't have that problem. Sluggers can get flamers. A knob will immediately bring Sluggers back into the fold of the game. Shooters get big shooters, and a knob leader, again, you're right back in the game. It's a useful unit. Scouts, you got to side tech into plasma guns, and again, you're handing a really expensive 40 and 5 upgrade plasma gun onto a naked model. They have no defense. Look. What's your sniper do for you now? Nothing. Now these sluggers have a chance to end this whole career of these snipers. Funnily enough, they still shoot, even in melee. That's interesting. Oh, the other squad's the one in the fight. And meanwhile, look, the Orcs are here. What do? He's correctly targeting the big mech, but he's going to lose a generator. He has plenty of workers and plenty of eco. Let's do a quick eco check here. 104.20. So the Space Marine has way more eco and map control. He could just as easily put a barracks down or something out in the field. And again, this sniper blob can come and bring down death upon the Orcs. And he's just now truly realizing the extent of the Space Marine control on this map. And the big mech is alive. No more power, so we're going to jump to the Space Marine because we're going to see... I'm sorry, that's Orc. We're going to see how much power he's got left. He's got 115. That's a lot of sniper rifles. He's upgrading his LPs. The sniper blob is out here, and this is what these 3v3 maps allow you to do. You can range out and really just get a huge eco advantage. Yeah, the Orcs are in your base. That's fine, but it's going to take a while to whop down 6,000 HP on an HQ. Big Mac here going to try and... One bolt shell. One bolt shell clapped that poor sniper's cheeks. And down he went. That was an expensive 40-20 sniper, and he has no more power income. He needs to be very selective of where and when he buys these snipers. He needs to be very careful. Gretchen ranging out here. They're going to see. Let's see. Does he see this power gen coming up on his Gretchen? He needs to find out where the Space Marines are actually building. He does not have enough map vision. Meanwhile, the Space Marines have a lot of the outer side of the map controlled. Big Mac clapping down on that LP. Not to the detriment of all of these shooters losing all that HP. And look, here we go. Big Mac can easily screen. He needs to break morale. He needs someone to stand in front of these scouts. But here we go. Bolts loaded. 2 shooters die in the first volley. He needs to plant his feet. Here comes this Big Mac. Double gens back down. And again, he's still out here capping. Armory comes down. He is eligible to go tier 2 here in a minute. He needs 1 more generator pip at 125, and he could tech up to tier 2 right now. And he would be in a dangerous position. The Orc is not really dealing with the snipers at all, which is fine. But he needs to deal with something. He needs to find the gens. He needs to find where the Space Marine player is. I mean, look, a lot of these points are capped up here. Look, he's got a base away from home. And does he click up to tier 2? He does. Meanwhile, Orc side of the map, I don't see a pile of guns yet. The Orc is not thinking about it. There's the pile of guns. Nope. I don't know what that was. Looks like a grot burning up on re-entry. Morale broken on one of these shooters. Did he get it now? He's opting for another generator, so maybe he wants to upgrade some LPs to stop the rain of death that these scouts are raining. Oh! Oh! Okay, the model with the sniper went down. Did the second model go down? Not yet. And again, this is where it's dangerous with these scouts. They're just so weak. They need the health upgrade. Scouts reclaiming the main base. Tier 2 is almost done. He's getting another worker. I like that. Very dangerous to be running around with 1 worker. And look, these Gretchens are scouting. This is beautiful. I love this bolter turret placement here. Protect the power gens. He is leading this Big Mac right back to the gens. I don't like that, but there's more scouts on the rear end to try and cover. No upgrade yet coming from this armor. I'd love to see just 1 health. Whoa! 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 Mines! What? He sees the mines. Oh my lord. Look, they're TNT strapped to jerry cans. Oh my lord. I love to see this. This is how you know you're seeing 2 either friends or teammates playing. I like this side tech with the Storm Boys. Minefield did not finish. Sad days are upon us. He's getting another power generator here. He's just spreading out all of his buildings. I love this by the Space Marine player. Whoa! Whoa, does he have a, where is his pile of guns? He completely skipped the pile of guns. My first time commentating, went straight to the Big Mac shop. Space Marine player, what's your plan, brother? I'm very curious here. How do you recover it? More generators. Is it a librarian with a chaplain? It looks like he's trying to go quick tier 3. He just got a skull probe. He's in for a rude awakening when these scouts, they need to stop the mines and need to go deal with some orcs or do something here. The orc army's reaching critical mass. Storm Boys custom upgrade on the Big Mac. No big shooters yet, so we still got a good chance here. These Storm Boys are very flimsy without any Big Mac pile of guns upgrades. And we're seeing the speed boost upgrade double Storm Boys. The orc is heavily investing here. Snipers infiltrated. This is very smart. Unless you're buying knobs or the Big Mac, orcs don't have detection. Oh no, he did A. He did the A move command, and look at this. This is very scary for these poor scouts. They're now caught in a bad position, and the Space Marine player needs a heavier tier 1 infantry or tier 2 unit. Turret's gonna wipe these Storm Boys out. Really nice. Yeah, the scouts are cloaked though. And now the Big Mac needs some knobs. Look at that, another shooter down. I'm gonna go from the Space Marine's point of view, so I wanna see these snipers really clapping cheeks. He's getting this LP upgrade. The mine's finished here, funnily enough. And yeah, these scouts need to just keep running. They're now dead, basically. If the orc wants to commit to this, they're dead. Poor. Oh, there's the Landspeeder Tempest. Here we go. What's he going for? He's going for the crack missiles. I would have liked to have seen frag missiles and try and deal with that orc blob, but crack will do good on orc gens, orc war truck. Chapel barracks coming down. Eco check through 158.79 to 127.50. Orc eco is lagging, but he's got a bigger army. And it looks like both Storm Boy squads lived. He's reinforcing them. He needs to break this generator ball. Space Marine player looking to drive by with his Landspeeder Tempest. I'd love to see 1 more Landspeeder Tempest, as 1 is not enough. Scout ball looks like they all just died, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, here they are. Okay, looks like just 1 squad died. A lot of skull probes. He wants to see what's happening. Big Mac's gonna find some juicy gens. These Gretchens have been calling for some orc support for a while. Down goes the worker. No movement on the scouts yet. What's he getting out of his chapel barracks? Nothing yet. Love to see this LP go up. And Orcs decided to relocate to this LP, but here comes the sniper shots. Looks like they're shooting it all on the knob, which is the right call. I know you can't aim your shots, but the knobs can't detect if he's dead. Actually, it doesn't look like the Stormboy knob does detect. There we go. Morale broken. Does he save the LP? Okay. Here comes the the cracked missiles. Down goes the Orc transportation. Big Mech decides to sacrifice himself here. Jump on these expensive snipers. The stick bomb! Whoa! The underhand softball pitched that bad boy. Listening post still getting shots. This is critical. He keeps us alive. Stormboy's coming in again. Does he detect? Does not detect. I guess the Big Mac can see that far. Down goes the LP. More snipers here on the flank. Here's the tank busters try and deal with this turret. And what do we got from the Space Marine player? Another land speeder. Force Commander finally gaining his time. They checked him out of the apothecary. They gave him his little lollipop. They're like, "You're good to go, Bobby." He's like, "I'm ready to serve the Emperor today." Poor little guy. We always see the Force Commander laying on the ground dead. Orc does not have an answer for these land speeders. I don't think one tank buster squad's enough. Big Mech CCs the land speeders. Did it CC all of them? I didn't know that was an AoE CC. I thought it was a one. Oh, yep, there they go. He needs to target these tank busters as they will rip through. Land speeder tempests are made of paper mache. One goes down immediately. Snipers are here. Down goes one. Gabriel Big Balls Angelos is ready to go, or Davian Tool, depending on the version of Snowstorm where Warhammer 40k playing. And Space Marines are now poised to make a big comeback. I feel the Orc player did not play this map right by really moving out and getting the map control he needed. I mean, he is still only has tier 1 LPs on most of these LPs down here. I guess the Space Marine does too, but I feel like the Space Marine player just has more eco points. Whoa, point blank, yo. They're playing Modern Warfare. They're no-scoping people. Big Mech about to die, and if he does, these scouts will have free reign to just destroy the Orc army.
Scouts in position.
Gabriel Angelos is running away. Does he die? Does he die? He does not die. Big Mac lives. That's a big mistake. Space Marine player's getting a little cocky, but with the Land Speeder army, he can go around and destroy the entire Orc eco. I'd love to see him pop a workaround real quick and heal this Land Speeder. Doesn't want to lose it. He loses another one. They're very expensive. Stormboy's coming in again, trying to do some work. Scouts hiding down by the water. They're skipping stones and making wishes.
Scouts reporting for duty.
This is a big deal. If he knew this generator was upgrading and he gets it, he's in a huge advantage. I feel like our Space Marine player is playing real sloppy. Stop microing all these Land Speeders. Oh! Volley hits nicely. I heard a Dreadnought. He needs to protect this. These snipers need to get moving. Eco check here, 164.66 to 155.50. Orc player's getting his upgrades, getting his wall banners, looking ready to go tier 3 here. I feel like the Space Marine player is really starting to drop the ball. He needs to kind of consolidate. Where is Gabriel Angelos? I don't see him anymore. I think he died. Tank busters are here. And down goes these Land Speeders. I don't think either of them are going to survive such a calamity. And this is always a trap with Space Marines, getting Land Speeder Tempests. They really slow you down at all the power they cost. Gabriel Angelos is just running to the Space Marine, to the Orc base. Tank busters here sieging down the... Oh, okay. Alright, there's an orbital relay. So we're going to see some sort of drop play. Yep. Okay, so it all makes sense. But the Orc player has a bigger army. And with all these tank busters, you can drop as many dreadnoughts as you want. I don't think it's enough. He doesn't even have the detection, I don't feel. What's his plan B? He needs a backup. He lost all of his generators. These Big Macs are still here. These tank busters, I mean, excuse me. And I don't think the Dreadnought cleans this up fast enough. Oh, maybe they do. There's Terminators here. Orbital bombardment happening on all this critical Orc infrastructure. Orc is going tier 3. Oh, man. Down goes a lot of gens. Tank busters are here. Big Mech Shop does go down, but the Orcs are slowly moving in on the Space Marines base. He can't afford to lose this building. He's floating a lot of money And he needs to get more workers out. I feel like he's very behind on worker control. Space Marines, Scouts decided to come take a look. They're going to die here. They are getting being protected. Terminators in base. This is not good. Tank busters go down. Orcs need to make a move right now. I don't know what their plan is, but they got to make a move. I'm not sure why this needs to be up here, but they're here. I don't think he got any armory upgrades. These are slowly being built. It's not going to be enough. And again, all these storm boys over here. What's happening? Get home. Get home right now. You do not have as much eco as the Space Marine, I don't believe. Oh, he does. 1,000. Never mind. Don't listen to me. I'm being a sensationalist. But this Terminator army is way more equipped to deal with the late game than some Orc storm boys and shooters. Beautiful orbital from before. Really opened the door. Cracked the egg of the Orc base open. Uh-oh. Pretty nice, huh? He's rebuilding the barracks. This is not what you want to be doing late game. Needs to keep this Dreadnought alive. Shoot the tank busters. Oh, Venerable Brother Dreadnought. Ezekiel, no! Oh! Down they go. The Terminators were not enough. But this is a scary army. I feel like the Orc lost a lot more infrastructure with all these wall banners going down. And he just paid for that expensive tier 3. And now he needs to rebuild all the Orc wall banners. Granted, the Space Marines don't have much left. Orbital relay beacons is sitting here naked. And he did manage to get the flash gets out before everything went down, which is a critical unit there. Terminator's getting mauled down by LPs. At this point, I think it would be good to see just some basic Space Marines. Get a couple squads of Space Marines, get some bolters and flamers, and just hold the line. Plant your feet. Maybe some assault Marines to get your map control back. Oh man, Orcs just have the boys' hut. They're slowly rebuilding wall banners. Flash gets going north. He needs to get this worker out of here. And these tank busters are not the fastest building bashers, unfortunately. But the Orc has quite a big army up here. And it's going to take these Terminators a few years to waddle that far away. Scouts taking a peek, getting shot down. Nobody. Don't do it. Don't do it. You killed 10 other recruits with your teeth and you're going to die like this? Oof. Sucks to suck, doesn't it? Terminators are coming. Space Marine player going for the heavy armor deployment. We could see a Land Raider. 85-31 to 214-0. So the Orc still has an incredible amount of requisition, which is what you want to have if you have to rebuild. Oh my, a settlement does come down. So the Orc player in a perfect position to rebuild. This is the kind of game we wanted to see on this 3v3 map. Down goes all the Space Marine infrastructure. He needs to upgrade some LPs as he's losing quite a bit. Space Marines are now capping the Orc base, so we're doing a little bit of a base trade situation. LP's going down. It's going to take the Orc player a bit of time to rebuild, though, as unfortunately they need to build wall banners to kind of get back into things. He's got a lot of workers. They'll go up pretty quick. And the Storm Boys have found the Space Marine base. And again, he needs some Space Marines or Assault Marines. He needs to be an answer to this. You can't just leave all of this exposed. You know, you got Terminators. There's a Chaplain out, which is great. But there's nothing in your base. You need something. He's getting a Predator, which against all these tank busters, I don't think is the right move here. Alright, the Orc now knows something's coming. Maybe he could destroy this machine cult in time. Ooh. I don't think this Predator's coming out of the bay. Although, if this Chaplain yells scarily enough, he needs to detach those Terminators keep walking. He needs this Predator battle tank. Like, desperately. He desperately needs the Predator. No, they're shooting at the wrong target, you idiots! 95! There it is. Okay. I think the Space Marine player has a chance here. He's firing on the war truck. I think that's also the right call. Machine Colt goes down. but the Terminators are here. And all these precious Storm Boys are going to get roasted out of the sky with Bolter Fire. He upgrades the Predator to anti-vehicle. I don't like this choice. Now he's just going to keep bashing all these LPs. Space Marine player needs to get a grip. I mean, he needs to focus up here. GG! What? 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 I'm sorry, what? What? I thought for sure this game was gonna keep going. If he just kept his Terminators right here, in base, and did a slow, concentrated push north with an Assault Marine squad or two flying out to cap the map. Yeah, tier 4 just for Predators? Questionable. Maybe the Land Raider takes too long to build. I think it takes a little longer. I really liked the Space Marines early gameplay. Wow. I really think the mid-game, the Space Marine player dropped the ball. I think he let the scouts get killed. A couple points that could have been preventable from being decapped by the Orcs. I think that was a still very possible game. Make a new scheme. I think there was still a game. You got 2 Terminator squads and a Predator tank. You have a chance. Those are some of the best units in the game, in my opinion. All right, hang on. I wrote it down. 142. 177. 244. 142. 177. 242. Oh, 244, excuse me. Hello?
Yoba's online, but he's not ready yet.
Okay.
So.
I can't believe that Space Marine player GG'd out. He had Terminators.
I don't know, don't ask me.
What do you mean don't ask you? You're supposed to know these things.
I mean, I don't know. Flash kits.
Flash
All I
kits,
can say
dude.
is-
Dude, they were across the map. There was no flash kits involved in that fight at the end.
I don't know, man. I'm just a spectator.
You're the Emperor. You're supposed to know. What do you mean you don't know?
They were needed somewhere else, the Space Marines.
Who's supposed to know this? Who do I call? Somebody's got to know.
I don't fucking know.
Someone's got to know this, yo. There's no way. All right, what do we have? We have Dark Eldar. We have Chaos. Excuse me. Yeah. We have Eldar. We have Eldar. Oh, yeah, we got Eldar. Who else we got? We got the Guard. We didn't do Guard boys yet, did we? Oh, yeah. We got Guards. Who else? Who else do we got? Necrons. What's up, Yang Wen? How's it going, brother? I think you're playing later today. I'm excited, bro. I want you to get.
Now.
Oh,
It's
you're
the
playing
last
now.
match today.
Oh shit! Look at that. Okay, you're playing now, Yang Wen. Are you excited? I'm excited. Let's see if we can make this stinky Necron color scheme. Oops. 244. How's it going today, Cole? Call me crazy. I like that. I like that a lot. I like the orbital bombardment play. He didn't get a single upgrade for any Space Marines. See, that's my one problem with how people play Space Marines. They don't build actual Space Marines. It makes me so sad. Like,
Yoba's ready.
He's ready? All right, hang on 2 seconds. Hang on, I'm almost done. Hold on.
Yeah, don't worry. I also gotta set up like the map and stuff.
I'm almost done. Hold on. I don't know. Maybe it's like a failed romanticism from me. I love Space Marines. Like, the idea of the common Space Marine. I can't stand when people do Grey Knight Chaplain Rush or the fuck is the word I'm looking for? you know, like they just skip over the Space Marine. Like that's your bread and butter. Don't talk shit to them. They're here to help your ass out. Oh my god, I put this on the wrong fucking scheme. Oh no, Luigi, are you there? Is gone. Can I rename this scheme? Oh, I can. I made a mistake. Oopsies. Damn, I was in such a rush. I didn't ask if we could. New scheme. What was Luigi? Are you there? Do we remember what scheme this was? It was like black, wasn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Alright, yeah, call Zinch. Zinch just set us up there. Hold! Freeze! This is a hold up! This is a stick up! You know, we're actually making good time. 2.5 hours and we're in... What bracket are we on? Let me take a little peeky here. Well, we did see an Imperial Guard play before where there was too many Guard and there was too many Fire Warriors earlier, like 3 matches ago. It does happen. Where is the brackets? So we're in the quarterfinals. Yeah, we're actually plowing through this. 2 hours, we got 1, 2, 3 sets done, and we have another set left. We're making good time here. I thought this was going to take a little longer. When I did this tournament a few years ago, it took us like 5 hours to do this many games. But I'm also a clown, and we were, you know, messing around and making dumb jokes. So it definitely took a long time. But I think that Space Marine player could have held on. Gotta fight till the end. I'm trying to think. I've been like brainstorming since we played Warhammer on the tabletop. I've been trying to like role play what armies I would build. Like just like role playing. Like let me see if I can, because the next game's not happening yet, right? Let's see if we can bring up Battle Scribe. Table for Hamina. We have a moment. You guys like my background for the tournament? Oh, no, no. 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 I think it's this one. Better call Zinch. How do I find my armies? Do I not? Oh, maybe I have to load them in. Am I doing this wrong? Am I doing this wrong? I've only used this program once. Doesn't it just loads all this, doesn't it? Right? How in the heck do you use this thing? This is the data editor. Is that the same thing? Hold on. Maybe I opened the wrong one? No, I don't have money. I'm sorry. There we go. So, I don't even know what I did differently. So this army that I made this the night after. This is my real-life guard army that I currently have. What? Go away. So, it's 60... On average, I'm at 1,600 points. So, I have the company commander, a Lord Commissar. I have 1 infantry squad, 2 infantry squad, 3 infantry squads, 2 heavy weapons teams, And again, I don't think I put them in correctly. 2 heavy weapons teams, 2 Tempestus Scions, aka Casterkins. I got the upgrade kits from Forge World. I have the Command Squad loadout, Voxcaster, a Commissar, Special Weapons, Melt-A-Gun, Standard, and the Veteran with a lap pistol and a power sword. And then I have 4 Lehman Russes, 2 Vanquishers, 2 Executioners. I have a Valkyrie, and I have a Chimera. None of this is painted, obviously, because I'm a bum. I want to put this on tabletop and play. And again, I know the points don't add up, and I know my squads are a little wonky. Legally, I think I have like double flamer, double grenade launchers on all my normal infantry squads, and that's just because I think it's time. My lore is we're fighting orcs, and I didn't really want Melta. I wanted orc killing. I wanted to roast orcs, barbecue. So here we go. Vandian Coast, Yang Wen versus Master Yoba on the Necrons versus God Based. You're an ass. But so that was it. I'll show you my Necron army I played the other day. Here we go. Vandian Coast, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. DoW Stronghold! It is I, Unseen Strike, coming at you live with the DoW Stronghold tournament. We have Yang Wen playing as the guard in it looks like a gray pantalooned guard company. We got guard versus Master Big Man Yaba as the stinky Necrons. I believe he's streaming on YouTube. I don't know if he's live right now. Definitely check him out on YouTube. The Master Yaba, the man himself, the legend. Here we go. Necrons in the top right corner, guard in the left. This is the most favorable position if you're going to play Necrons. This map does not affect the Necrons being in a 3v3 map. For the guard, if I was the guard player, we've seen it already, I would go command squad, and I would build 1 extra guard squad and send it off on one of these flanks to capture. There's a lot of eco on this map that could be slurped up and make yourself strong. Necrons just have to build generators and cross their little fingies and scarab claws that they can keep building generators safely. Necron going 4 gens. We're either going to see a Forbidden Archive for the Necron Lord upgrades, or we're going to go right into a Summoning Core. I would love to see a turret, but I don't know if that's going to really work out. Again, I picked these 3v3 maps. I want to see these players sweating a little bit, trying out some new builds potentially. Really making them like spice their builds up a little bit. So far, we have not seen the most spice. It's been close to similar, so everybody complaining that the maps wouldn't work, you're wrong, because the games are still almost identical game lengths, almost identical eco. I don't know what everybody was crying about. You guys had to see the crying that happened in the Discord. The amount of crying from staff members, from the committee, from the Inquisition, from the Lords of Terra. Everybody was crying. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gens. Guard player's got a strong presence moving up. He did go for the extra guard squad and a command squad over here. And again, there's a lot of extra eco for squads and units and races that use eco. Decap here was denied. Get out of here, Necron filth! And here we go, another Necron warrior. Necrons, though, on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 generators. They're pumping and lifting out weights. Guard models, unfortunately, won't be able to kill these workers. Imperial Guards suck. And on the flank here, Necron workers slithering in, trying to look for and see if they can do any damage. I'd love to see him put a cheeky turret down. Not to finish the turret, but just to put down and really make the guard player think about his life. Necron warriors marching out across the rad sand here. Guard over here are looking for this. Let's see if they actually manage to do any damage. They're getting a couple good shots in here. Needs like 1 or 2 more models. He heard me. He's going to get that going. Across the board, these Necron warriors or Necron workers are looking to cap. Necrons here found this nice spicy LP. Now, the consequence of cutting in that extra Imperial
Victory
Guard
countdown
squad
has begun.
is their economy is going to be a little bit slower for a minute or two. He can't afford to lose this worker, and this Necron Warrior squad will beat both of these guard squads. He needs to be very careful. I think I saw a Commissar running out of somewhere. And another Necron Warrior squad getting his summoning core. Still 6 gens here, slowly getting it up. Imperial Guard army on this left flank. What's going on here? Is looking real good. He needs to start pushing now. He needs to apply pressure from the other side. And here we go. Yeah, this Necron Warrior army will win. He needs to find a way to rotate out. I don't think he'll be able to. Necron Warriors is such a fantastic unit. And if he can kill all these Necron Warriors, he'll be in really good shape. They're going to switch targets to the Commissar. Even the command squad is afraid to get in here. And at this point, needs to abandon the cap and just get in there. But the rest of the guard army's here. And the thing is, these Necron Warriors are free. So, I mean, he did spend quite a bit of power reinforcing them. But it's more detrimental for the Imperial Guard to lose all these guardsmen. You want guardsmen into tier 1.5 and 2 to get your heavy weapons, your grenade launchers, your plasma weapons, anything you can. You don't want to be fighting this fight this early. You want to really kind of stay away. And as a Necron player, this is a good job. You want to force this fight. Another Necron Warrior squad's coming, and he can't even deal with the 2 that's on his plate right now, so he needs to retreat. Necron going tier 2? Question mark? Not yet. Getting the 1-1 upgrade. Not looking good. He chose to build the generator all the way out here, even though this fight was going sour for him. Get the infantry command in the forward position. I'd love to have just seen a heavy bolter turret go down. Command squad about to bite the dust. Guardsmen standing in the midst of death. Unfortunately, these flashlights don't do any damage to Necrons. Nothing. They do nothing. Morale's already broken. This generator being here, very aggressive. Command squad goes down. 1 guard squad remaining. He needs to garrison this. Something's already in there, it looks like. Necron's doing the right thing, getting the critical locations. Going tier 2 now that he safely has the map control here. Eco check 134.20. It's pretty high versus 70 power from the Necrons here. Double Commissar on these guards. No execute yet, so it's not as effective. Command squad repurchased. There's the armory. He needed this armory a little bit sooner. He probably could have cut 1 Commissar, but he did lose another Commissar. Cheeky Necron workers hiding back there. The LP does stand. That is important to note. Meanwhile, north of the river, guard are not present for this Necron ball coming. And again, 1-1 here is critical. And I like that the Necron player did not get the Necron Lord. There was no need for it. That saves him about, I think it's 125 power. Tech up a little faster. Get an LP upgrade or 2. And here comes the Necron Death Ball. He canceled the upgrade on this LP. It's smart. Another guard squad repurchased. And where is the guard army? Guard army rotated north. They did that pretty quick out of this 1-1 transport slot. And I'm going to keep the armory selected. He's getting his armor. That's great and all, but he needs grenade launchers, and he needs them yesterday. And they cost power, and what did he lose? He lost a generator. Now, again, the grenades still aren't going to do a lot of damage to these Necron Warriors. It's really to knock them down so they're not killing everybody. Here comes the Necron Lord. He's 200 power. I'm a noob. I do not play Necrons. Mi dispiace. Here comes the heavy bolter turret. Little did they know the Necrons are up here with a turret. This is what I was saying. A cheeky turret here. Throw a wrench in the whole operation. Another guard squad coming out. And the question is, how many grenades does he get? This is the trap I fall into playing Imperial Guard. If you invest too heavily in these little these Imperial Guard squads, they die in the droves. And a Wraith here is going to come out and counter this. This is 45 power on 1 guard squad. So a very scary investment on a very weak squad. Necrons are going to try and push through here. Maybe they could take the armory out. Turret went down, and it's destroying the Imperial Guard turret. He's upgrading it. Now it's heavy vehicle, heavy building killer. And look at the damage it does. This is not looking good for Guard. He's out of position. He's too far away from any kind of support. Whether he wants to jump in to support the right flank, or try and push in. I think the move is to push. You don't want to sit on this big army. He's got 4 guard squads. I'd love to see him squeak out one more upgrade, but I don't think he's going to have the time. And look, he's rotating around the long side of the lake, and he's never going to make it in time. This is a scary, scary Necron ball now. Let's see if he puts it in the turret down somewhere. He needs to garrison this infantry command. Unfortunately, you also can't choose what your buildings are shooting at. Okay. Lightning Arc fails. He's getting the morale upgrade. I don't believe that's 15 power. Is it? Is it glitched? I don't believe that. I've been playing Imperial Guard how long? That was only 15 power? There's no way. He needs to get in here right now. Necrons teleport away. Do they finish the Tacticia? Alright, I'm being told from high above it's 150 power for the Necron Lord, and every upgrade for the Monolith adds 50 more. That makes sense. And here we go. Look at the addition of the grenade launchers. It just turns the tide. The Necrons, on the other hand, though, they cleared up this north reef. He already has his thermal plasma generator, which is really bad news for the Guard player. Guard is just now going tier 2. Granted, the Guard field army, I like the looks of a little more. If he decides to attack, I think he's in good shape, but he's got to do it now. Has to be now. His window of opportunity is closing very rapidly. Necron's doing the right thing, rotating up here. The worker did not transfer buildings in time, and this is what he needs to do. He needs to take out this thermo generator, put a dent in the Necron eco. Grenades coming in. And again, I'm going to keep this building selected. Oh, the Tacticia control went down, and he's forcing the Guard player to rebuild it. Necron Lord ravaging some poor guardsmen in the back. Thermal plasma generator is holding. There's no real way to kill these wraiths right now. He doesn't want to get sandwiched in between the Necron army. Necron's doing a really nice job here. You'd think a slow faction would have bad field control, but they're actually doing a fantastic job. Guard player needs a sentinel. Needs a sentinel. He's getting his range increase on his guardsmen. I'd love to see these LPs upgraded in base. We talk about this all the time. Rule of thumb is at least 2 to 3 upgraded LPs. Yeah, these sentinels, these wraiths are ravaging the Imperial Guard. And again, these models are basically naked out here. And if they're holding that grenade launcher, they're dropping it immediately. 20 for 15. Wraiths almost insta-kill. But he's doing good. He's thinning out the Necron warrior numbers in the back. That's what you need. And he now just needs to kill this thermal generator. Needs to get it done right away. I'd love a sentinel. Necron warriors slowly marching across the map, taking as much territory as possible. Man, the wraiths come out so quickly. Priests are coming out, though. That's good to see. What's happening up here? Wraith and Necron workers slowly capping everything up. This generator is holding on by the skin of its generator flaps. Priests are inside the large squad. There's Sargants involved. Command squad fully up. Not going to save you, Mr. Necron Lord. He cheeses out, as he always does. These workers need to run away. Our Imperial Guard playing. You got weapon specialization. Necron getting greater summoning core. Going to try and get their 2-2. And this is the last stand here for the Imperial Guard. The corner is not where you want to be. Command squad down a model. And although plasma guns will start evening the odds, and the priests will do a really good job of evening down these raids, we got to be careful here. The Guard eco is going to be threatened by this ball coming. I'm telling you, I would love to see a vehicle depot. I don't think he can afford it. 88.50 on the eco versus 125. If he can take the summoning core out, though, it's all good. The game's back on. And the Necron players have been on the back foot. This army needs to come home. This is a heavy, heavy Guard presence here. He puts down the solar flare. Guard's going to back up a hair, but the Guard up on the hill is still fighting. Necron Lord's 25% HP, regenerating quick. Here's the flayed one. Let's see how the Necron player deals with this. He's got to now contest with Wraiths and Flayed Ones. You don't want the command squad here. Plasma Bolts in the back will make pretty good short work of the Flayed Ones. 2 down, 3 down, 4 down. Can we get 5? Can we get 5? We can get 5. Now, can we get a Wraith? Can I get a... Oh, no, the Destroyer's here. Guard is tier 2, but there is no Psyker to CC this vehicle. He needs to clear up this, right? Oh, no, the rest of the Necron army comes. Guard needs to retreat right now. It's time to go. He overstayed his welcome. This guard company on the bottom of the ledge, beautiful positioning. Going to start ripping through Necron. I believe the Necron 2-2 just came in. It did. They're not more shiny. Again, Plasma Guns do a fantastic job with heavy armor. Guard has no answer to these destroyers. I'd love to see a Sentinel. I'm going to keep saying it until we get it. I don't think we're going to. He's losing his eco. And yeah, this even went down in his base. He needed to get a Sentinel or a heavy weapons team. As soon as he lost the left side of the lake, the match was over. I think the guard play was really strong. I don't think he had enough to push this generator. The Necrons did just enough with their Wraiths before the Priests got here. Really nice job by the Necron. That was a good game. That was good. I also think the guard coming all the way north and then walking all the way down and around was too slow. Can't do that. The turret placement destroying everything up north. The guards getting caught up in that corner. Lots of little tiny micro mistakes, but macro-wise, I think the guard played very well. Yeah, the Wraiths are doing a Wraith job. You're an ass. It's a good one. Oh, man. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. Maybe not. Maybe they'll be ready for the next game. I'm going to wait a second. They might already be ready. What do we got here? Who's we looking for? I gotta say, last night we were playing a multiplayer campaign for Total War Warhammer 3. And, which is, I think there was 4 or 5 of us, and it was actually really cool. With the multiplayer campaign. I had a good time. We're teaching Lorenzo how to play. Password. Why is the password different every time? I agree with you, Noogle. The thing is, hang on. Password is 123. Why do we keep changing the password to random things? 231 123 331. Here we go. Quest Triumph. The heavy weapons team is closer than the Sentinel. You know. That's the only reason I say it, and it is a bad choice. But if you've got to, if you still have to build the Mechanicum Depot, buy the Sentinel upgrade, and then the Sentinel, your Sentinels are still 2 minutes away versus getting the heavy weapons team, and then getting the last cannon upgrade. And yeah, you're probably gonna get ravaged by the solar beam, but that's now the weapons team is being targeted with the solar beam, not your guard, and that still gives you an opportunity to clean up the Necron ground army, you know. Again, it's not an ideal situation in a sense. I like that he went 4 guard units with upgrades. The problem is he sacrificed his mid and late game by getting all those guard. And again, I fall into this trap all the time playing guard. And guard is my main race. I play guard all day. It's not a good situation to be. And especially if you see the Necrons already having destroyers out, you're in problems. So people don't get in. Oh, the passwords? What do you do? Who's guessing 1, 2, 3? Nobody. They got to be a master elite hacker. These people got to be out here slinging everything. Looks like somebody had to use the bathroom. Okay, that's not bad. DoW Stronghold! It is I, Unseen Strike, and we have a 1v1 between the Sisters of Battle and the DoW. I like this DoW color scheme. I already see it. I'm enjoying it. My eyes are enjoying it. Quest Triumph. Nice 3-lane map. 2 if you count the sides, not the middle critical location. A fantastic map. A classic, if you will. Nice eco. Points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From both sides. Critical locations, relics, the whole 9. Fantastic little map. We're most likely going to see Seraphim out of the Sisters of Battle. We're going to see a Sororitas and a Pristine Sanctuary. Across the board here, we have El Tao getting jetpacks and a DoW Commander. We're going to see Vespids, or we're going to see Vespids. Going once, going twice. Vespids, Vespids, Vespids. Anybody got Vespids? Anybody got Vespids? On their bingo cards, somebody check off Vespids because...
I am come with the Emperor's creed in hand. From the lighting.
No Vespids? Alright, maybe don't check your bingo sheet yet. Don't check it. Don't check the bingo sheet. So no Vespids, just the stealth suits and a DoW Commander. Very sad. Sad bingo noises. I like this color scheme a lot. Listen, just because there's people watching doesn't mean they're going to join the tournament games, right? You guys would never do that. Right?
From the lighting and the tempest.
Emperor, deliver us. I do like the Sisters of Battle voice lines. So here we go. DoW Commander is a beautiful counter to Seraphim. This is why it's very dangerous to do. His plasma, what would you say? Is it an auto cannon? It's not really a cannon, is it? A plasma repeater? Very dangerous. I almost think it's better to go mainline Sisters of Battle, get your lay on hands healing ability for the missionary, and then fight it out in melee and heal. Seraphim are just too squishy. Vespids, 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 Vespids. No Vespids. Very curious play by Master Yuba. Sisters of Battle just slowly ecoing up. He did get his first holy icon. Let's do a quick eco check here while DoW Commander is point blank blacking people. 62-0 to 74 and 10. So DoW has a generator up. Sisters do not. Seraphim are a little expensive. And look at this. The DoW Commander even wins in melee. Can this guy... Is there anything he can't do? Missionaries, on the other hand, slapping the living heck out of some poor stealth suits. Pants are caught down, and Sisters of Battle want a piece of it. They want a piece of the pants action. They fly away. Here we go. Back into hiding. DoW Commander shooting up this poor missionary over here. I'm being told from the heavens it's called a burst cannon. Thank God we have people who understand the lore. Men and women of culture. Worker goes down for the DoW. Not good. They're expensive. Front LP upgraded for the DoW. There's another Earthcast drone. Fire Warriors are out. And this is where I argue having normal Sisters of Battle in melee would be better. They have a little more health, a little more melee stats. They can kind of tank this abuse a little bit better. The burst cannon from the DoW Commander is just, it's brutal. And him firing at point blank in melee is even scarier. There's the heal. I'd like to see that on a squad, but look at how fast he regenerates. And Seraphim now in the base. Needs to find a juicy worker. The front LP's upgraded. Look, the DoW Commander can chase at his leisure. He's just like, oh, you want to jump? Sure, I'll follow you. Let's fly around, girls. Second Seraphim squad is coming. I don't like this choice. That's the third Seraphim squad, excuse me. We've seen time and time again, Seraphim do not scale well into the mid-game. And over here in the north, Fire Warriors moved up. Missionaries' organs are spilled on the ground. Spotting with the stealth suits. We're going to jump back down. Is triple Seraphims enough versus one DoW Commander? And the answer is no. And again, so he's upgrading all these LPs. Very smart. Seraphims can't harass. He cancels it, actually. Interesting. Maybe he's not confident he can hold this. Throws a mine down. Yeah, I guess he wasn't confident he could hold it. I think if he committed, maybe. No, he's running. He's running. He doesn't want any part of it. He's run. Oh! 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 How do we go? He's here. Seraphims fly in. And we've seen this engagement timeless times. Like, this is we see this all the time. Fire Warriors versus Seraphim. Triple Fire Warriors. There's actually a YouTube video out on the DoW Stronghold page. And there's a little lag going on. Fire Warriors are holding up pretty well. Tau War Commander's ravaging. Other Fire Warriors get holed up in the back here. Nothing over there coming out. And look at him. He just holds up so well. This is a very expensive melee engagement. And unfortunately, the Tau player is in a better position. He's got more eco. He's got another Fire Warrior squad in the back, firing directly into this melee. Seraphim don't do enough damage to Fire Warriors. Beautiful brawl here. The only thing helping the sisters out is the heavy cover they're standing in. Forces the retreat. Fire Warriors came out of that battle with more models than they started. And that's not good. No crude or anything. Just literally just came in there and just had a little brawl there. Fire Warriors are doing 10 to 10 damage. Seraphim only doing 15 to 10. And the Fire Warriors have almost as much health. Oh boy, this is not looking good. 80 to 10 versus 122 to 20. Here comes the Seraphim. I would love to see this play versus Fortune for Life, Sisters of Battle, Foster Grenade opening, instead of the Seraphim opening. Again, I don't think the Seraphim are enough. What's happening there? What was that? I've never seen moonwalking. What in the heck? Sir? Hello? I have never. I wish we had an instant replay feature. Can somebody clip that? That man was flying. Does YouTube have clips? I don't know. I don't know if they do. Yeah, yes, the Seraphim are good, but they do not do good versus heavy infantry. You need the tier 2 Sargant's upgrade. You need the flamethrower wand upgrade. You need so much to make them work. You need the crack grenades upgrade to throw the grenades on listening posts. You need so many keys. Meanwhile, you just buy some Fire Warriors, and they're good to go out of the box. For the greater good, they're ready to go. They're rocking, they're rolling. They do everything they need to do. Yeah, eco almost 1,000 more wreck, power, the whole 9. I think we have time to make another army. We got the Necrons. Orcs? How's it going over there, boss?
Once you finish up, we need to talk.
Uh-oh. Alright, I'll be right back, stream. I'll be right back.
Just finish up the stream, it's fine.
Oh, we're ending? That's it? It's over?
Yeah, that was the last match for today. Tomorrow's the last games.
Okay. Alright, you're the boss. Alright, stream? That was it for the day, stream. That was it. That was all of the quarterfinals. We did that in pretty good time, about 2.5 hours. Right? Was that in your estimates there, Danish boy, or no?
I honestly thought it would take way longer.
Yeah, no, that was good time. That was pretty good time.
Are you still streaming?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, stream. I'm just waiting for the delay. Anybody have any closing thoughts tomorrow? The same? Do you want to do a little earlier tomorrow?
I'd say same time is fine.
Same time? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, same time tomorrow, everybody. About 12 p.m. Eastern time in America. If you're in other countries, Danish, what's the conversion look like?
16 GMT.
16 GMT. Say it with me, everybody. 16 GMT. That's 1-6. Till tomorrow. That was a good game. That was a good game. Master, you were coming in hot. Again, Seraphims are never the answer. Don't do it. Don't do Seraphims. They take so many pieces to work. And again, if you're throwing them into melee like that, it's over. There's no way. There's just no dang way. Master Yoba, how did you make that one Fire Warrior moonwalk at the end? Did you see it? I don't know if you actually caught it. That was the most fascinating thing. You can rewind on YouTube, can't you?
Yeah.
You can, right? All right, hang on. We're gonna rewind quick. I want to see that. I want to see the instant replay.
Oh no, I mean you can rewatch the VOD. I don't think you can rewind on the stream itself. But I don't know. I don't stream on YouTube.
Hold on. We're gonna figure this out. Hold your pants. Hold on here.
Yeah. But
Hang on. Here we go.
unseen.
So,
We need to end the stream. I need to talk to you.
where are we going? There's no rush.
Yes, it's quite important.
There's no. It's 3 o'clock. Hold on here. Hold on. I want to see an instant replay. Don't worry about it. The answer's no. It was like right here, wasn't it? Let's see. How did he do it? No, check right here. How in the Lord? Here we go. I wish I zoomed in and I caught it. If I save this replay, I could technically go in and get a clip of it, can I? 80 to 10 versus.
You can also get a clip of it only.
No, I want to zoom in. I want to capture this man's essence. Hang on. It's the Fire Warrior on the right here. He's over here somewhere. Instead of the Seraphim opening. Again, oh, there we go. He's T-posing. Look at him go. How did he do that? I've never seen a Fire Warrior T-pose. Look at him. One more. Look at him. What's happening there? That's too good. I'm saying, am I still in the thing? No, I'm not. Damn. I'm gonna just grab it off, I guess, the replay stats website, right? It should be up there.
Yep.
Beautiful. All right, stream. That's it for the day. Tomorrow is the semis and the finals. 16. What was it? 16 EFT. 16 GMT.
16